The only thing holding you back from the life you truly, truly want is what you believe is possible. Henry Ford said, whether a man thinks he can or thinks he can't, he's right. I changed my life over the last year and a half, and I believe you can change yours too simply by your beliefs. And something happened to me in my sales side of my life yesterday that proved this principle to me again. Here's what I'm talking about. I've been reading a book by Rhonda Byrne called The Greatest Secret. She's the author of The Secret. And in The Greatest Secret, Rhonda says this. She says, your reactions in life reveal your beliefs about life. What's she talking about? When you start to look at what you think, what you feel, what you believe, how you react, you start seeing what you really believe about life. And for a lot of us, it's we believe we're small. We can't, we would, but we don't have enough money. We would like to have this, but it's too hard. We have to work and sweat and go get it. And we have all these weird beliefs we built up over our lifetime. I would do that, but I'm not talented enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. You got to let that stuff go, y'all. That's limiting beliefs. And in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to tell you, or next few minutes actually, I'm going to tell you exactly how to let it all go and start believing what you really are, an unlimited being with divine potential that nothing's impossible for. So here's what happened at work. I work in sales, and a guy came in our store the other day. We had two cars on the showroom floor. He wanted to drive the one on the far end. It was pouring down rain outside. I mean, pouring down rain. It ruins both the cars to get them out. They have to be re-detailed. This guy told us up front, I'm not buying the car. I just want to test drive it. It was the only one we had in that particular type of car. So we tell the guy, okay, because the customer's always right. So he has us get this car off the showroom floor. Hey, morning, how are you today? Great. And he gets this car off the showroom floor. We have to jump one car off to get it out of the way. They both get out in the rain. They get wrecked. As soon as we get it off into the rain, the guy just leans up against our counter. He says, I'm going to wait a few minutes before I drive it. He was a real dick, honestly. And it really caused me a problem. Y'all know how I am. I'm positive, encouraging, great with people, love people. But I have my moments just like you have yours. And I was talking to one of our managers. I didn't say anything negative to the guy, but I even tried to encourage him. Why don't you wait? We'll charge this battery up and you can come back. He said, nope, I'll never be here again if I don't drive this now. And I was like, man. Anyway, talking to our manager, and I just kind of lost it. I said, this guy's an idiot. I was telling him all this stuff. And my manager kind of checked me and said, Jim, you know what this guy's doing? He's living in karma. He's bringing this bad situation like this car that won't start. We've got to get out of the way. Every restaurant he goes to, his order's wrong because he's bringing bad karma into his life. And it helped me to see the guy with a tiny bit of compassion, not as much as I should have, but it helped me to remember who I am. And what it taught me is I have a belief about people who are entitled. I believe they're that way for certain reasons. And the truth is most people who are acting like he's acting have got something going on deep inside that's causing them to feel a need for attention, to feel significant, and they feel more insignificant than anybody around them. And that I can have compassion on. So here's the point of all this. I just had an absolute wrong belief about what was going on in this situation, and my reaction revealed it. And your reactions will reveal what your real beliefs are. Now here's where the problem comes in. Just like Henry Ford said, if you believe you can't, you won't. If you believe you can, you will. And Henry Ford did, of course. And what we have to understand in our lives is that the more we plug into our limiting beliefs and the more we start to understand what's driving them, the more we can let them go. Start asking yourself questions like this. Why do I think this? Why do I believe this? Why do I react like this? Because once you start to figure some of that stuff out, I absolutely guarantee you your life's going to start to make sense. You're going to start letting go, as Rhonda Byrne says, of limiting beliefs. And you're going to start to change it all, my friend. Do you know what Jesus said about you, the real you, the spiritual you that lives in this body you call yourself, that lives in this mind you call yourself, your awareness you? He said, for that you, nothing is impossible. I used to love what Wayne Dyer, used to say. He said, what does that include? Nothing's impossible. That includes everything. There is absolutely nothing impossible for you. You can do anything, my friend, anything. And all you got to do is believe it. Today, I want to challenge you. Let go of your limiting beliefs. If you need some help with that, links below right here where you can work with me one-on-one. Subscribe to the channel. I share this kind of stuff all the time. I want to help you let go of everything that's holding you back from being your best you today. Let it go and watch what happens in your life.